This has some of the most interesting storytelling techniques I have ever seen. And hello everyone, it is Tom, it's FANzine Live. We are looking at new releases today. This is called Drawn Onward by Matt Madden. It's from Retrofit Comics and Big Planet Comics. Big Planet Comics is where I picked this up. Big Planet Comics is a comic store in the same vein of That's Entertainment in Worcester, Massachusetts, and their fantastic Insect Man series and Insect Man's Weird Tales. Big Planet has their own in-house label for comics and zines. Yes, they sell Spider-Man, and yes, they sell Transformers, and yes, they sell Ninja Turtles, but they also sell unique, creative content that they make, and that in my mind makes them a very special store. Published in 2015 by Matt Madden and Retrofit and Big Planet. Even though it's a 10-year-old comic, it's still new to me, and so I'm going to treat it as a new release in the hopes that I can share this with people who haven't seen it before. So, Drawn Onward, great looking book. Production quality off the chart. Cardstock cover, 2 colors, exterior, black and white on the interior of the covers, clean white offset print all the way through on the inside. 7 by 9. It looks like a mini comic that has been blown up. If you look at the proportions there, it's basically about the same. It's just larger, which is great because the art's really quite good. It looks a little almost rough, and I don't know if that's because perhaps it was blown up or perhaps it was drawn original to this size, and in a past printing, it may have been shrunk down to mini comic. Yes, it says it was Drawn Onward was first published as issue 182 of One Story magazine. I do not know what size One Story magazine was. I love 2-color printing. I just love it. I love the way in which shading is used with 2-color printing. I love the extra quiet use of the red to print off the name of the company. Look at the double labeled word balloon there. And then you've got all this weirdness with the double layered red and black images literally smashed right on top of each other. As to the story itself, I don't want to give too much away, but this is what they call this person, and it is written in a narrative form. It says this comic is a double suicide note. Essentially, it starts with a poor person having jumped in front of a subway car, and it's awful. We're following this lady who then is approached by this man. Love the artwork. Just love the artwork. It's gritty. It's kind of got an element of almost grunge to it. And it is most definitely analog. This is not digital work. Or if it is, I'm totally blown away. So anyway, this character approaches this lady and says, "I'm desperate. Why are you doing this?" And she says, "It was if he knew me." Now notice a couple things here. When you have captions in script, those are actually her thought balloons. Neat little touch. When you have, obviously, the word balloons, you can see which people are talking. And then the other thing I really liked about this, as I was reading through from the beginning, you can see we've got the script on this. And I also like the very thin line bookend on the story, then jumping into the story itself with the heavy scratch line work. But as you can see here, it says there's a northbound express train across the platform. I love how we've got white lettering with shading just kind of running in the background, just like you would hear in a subway station. So anyway, she decides to run away. "Don't touch me," as if he knew me. She starts going down to the subway. He sees her again. And then she goes back and she starts thinking further about him. And look, they meet up again in the subway. So now it's starting to get interesting. And they find each other. And then in an almost climactic moment, they kiss. So we've gone from being repulsed by a stranger to infatuation to the kiss. And notice the kiss is right at the centerfold. Then they leave. They run into each other again. I knew I would see my love again soon. So she runs back down to the subway, finds him, and he says, "You're hard to avoid." He's starting to pull away, and she's getting needier. So then she starts getting upset. She's starting to look more and more deteriorated. He's looking more and more, what's the right word, polished? Unlike at the beginning where he looks like hell. And he drifts away and she drifts away. And there's a whole extra layer to it that I want you to read to yourself, is from a narrative structure, it builds up to the middle and then it goes back down to the end to where they're basically in flip positions. He was reaching out for her, and then in the end, she is reaching out for him. It's really well structured, really well done, neat book. I like this a lot. Matt Madden, drawn Onward. And look, they even have, notice the backwards lettering on here. And notice the white on black here, and the same images, but in negative here. It's neat. I've never seen anything like this. Let me know what you think. Have you ever seen a zine like this? Have you ever seen any of Matt's work? I think he's really good. Fantastic storyteller. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to FANzine Live. And of course, tell your friends, because we might be 10 years late, but this is still a fantastic new release to me. And I am so glad to have shared it with you. And I would love to share it with everybody you know. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is FANzine Live New Releases video, drawn Onward, Matt Madden from Retrofit Comics and Big Planet Comics. I will catch you next time.